This is the NA-Purist Radio Broadcasting Network. This is the NA-Purist here on YouTube, MySpace, and Facebook. Good afternoon, good morning, people on the West Coast. This is the NA-Purist coming at you live via YouTube, Facebook, and MySpace. We got it happening, we got it going on. You know, the NA-Purist doesn't just broadcast. You know, the NA-Purist occasionally attends meetings and gets to see, you know, these so-called, how will we call it? These monarchs. They're monarchs of the NA Secret Society. You know, they sit there and sit through the whole meeting and act all interested all up until the smoke break. And then once smoke break hits, they proceed to go outside at smoke break and then sit out there and talk for the rest of the meeting. You know, I don't know about anyone else, but I know about myself. You know, if I'm going to go out and sit outside for the rest of the meeting, I'll actually go outside, get in the car, put the little key in it, turn it, start it up, and drive home. Because the only reason for being in a meeting is, you know, sitting in a meeting and listening to what's being said. You know, sometimes even the NA-Purist, and this is most of the time, when the NA-Purist goes to a meeting, I keep my lips zipped and I listen to what's being said. I keep my ears and my eyes open to what's going on around me in the meeting. You know, but you know, that's the way it is. That's the way it is in meetings. That's the way it is. What I have found, you know, from one side of the United States to the other, and all places in between. You know, just relaxing. It is Friday. It is the afternoon. It is 3 p.m. You know, the NA-Purist is just kicking back, staying clean, and enjoying life. You know, with my significant other, Angie, my wife. And, you know, you may think, you know, the NA-Purist just, you know, just barks about people all day and, you know, puts people down and you know, is prophetic about all the stuff he speaks about on the net and everything like that. But, you know, the NA-Purist, even at work, you know, when my coworkers, you know, are talking about their little gallivanting around whichever program that they go to, and about all these people they meet that they have some type of relations with, and all this and that, you know, I just think to myself, you know, what a shame. You know, to them, it's just a big joke. You know, to them, it's just a big social event. To them, it's just a way of hooking up with someone. You know, just using the program for what it's not meant for. Even though they like to speak so spiritual, how they live on the other side is not spiritual at all. You know, how is it spiritual, you jumping in a relationship with someone and putting their recovery in jeopardy and your own recovery in jeopardy? It's not supposed to work that way. You know, that's how the NA-Purist looks at it. You know what I mean? I know many people don't. Many people don't. I know there's many marriages out there within the 12-step programs that are happy and glorious and all this type of stuff. Hey, let's not forget, I'm the person that sat there in meetings and I watched you, the husband, sitting in a meeting, saying whatever you're saying, and then I'm at another meeting, you know, later on that week, and I hear your wife in there bitching about you at the meeting. So, you know, you may fool all these other people, but you don't fool me. You know, it's not all happiness and good times. You know, you got two people with character defects that happen to be addiction. and they have problems, and you're joining together and trying to have some type of relationship. It just don't work. Don't work that way. You know. Anyway, for the purist, it doesn't work that way at all. I like to have someone that's solid by my side. You know, someone that does not have the problem that I have. The problem where I have to go to NA meetings. I'm not looking to be with an NA member. You know, that's not how it works for me. You know. I tried me one. It ain't no fun. As Frank Zappa says. You know. That's how he said it. And, you know, so, you know, you may get upset, you know, about what I say here. You know, many people on Facebook, you know, do not like the NA-Purist. They will not accept a friend's request from the NA-Purist. They will not watch my videos. They will not do this. They will not do that. They will not associate themselves with Alfred A., the NA-Purist. That's okay. It's no big deal. I'm still going to meetings. I'll be still staying clean. I'll be working the steps. And I'll be making videos. That's what I'll be doing. That's what I do. You know, that's what's kept me clean for my 3rd year in recovery on. And I'm on, what, 7 years now? You know? So that's what works for me. You know? Don't hate me because it works for me. You know? Do something yourself. Make your own video. You know? Scream up and shout. You know? Put a comment down there that you don't like me or this and that, or, you know, you wish me dead, or, you know, whatever your deal is. But don't sit there and be underhanded and, you know, try to, you know, spam my videos, or, you know, do this or do that, or, you know, do your little secret stuff that you do behind. See, I do stuff right out here with my face right on it. You know, and that's what irks you so much. You know, because I am the person that stands up for the disenfranchised newcomer that walks in the rooms. That may walk in the room, you know, get their first hit of Narcotics Anonymous and think it's all about, you know, what I like to call the sex farm, and never walk back in again. And maybe go back out and use. Maybe even die. Jail's institution's death. Isn't that how it's said in the words of the program? But no. It's not about the newcomer. It's about the old-timer. That's what it's about. You know, it's about the old-timer. And, you know, what he needs and what he wants and how he thinks things are. Well, that time has ended. The time has come for someone to stand up. The time has come for all the purists out there, the purist movement of recovery, to stand up and come forward. Come out of the shadows and step into the spotlight and say no more. Say that's not what I want to be a part of. That's not what this program stands for. That's not what I like. That's not what I want to see in a meeting. You know, I know there was the NA-Purist newsletter that was out there for quite a while. I think it's still going on now. You know, that has the purist movement in its grasp. So anyway, this is the NA-Purist. It's 3:07 p.m. We're listening to some rock and roll. We're hanging out here in Norwell, Massachusetts. You know, I'm going to continue to broadcast on the NA-Purist radio network. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. Because this is what I do best. This is what keeps me clean, is making these videos. This is what keeps my sickness at bay. So you can believe it, or you can not believe it. But this is the stuff that they don't want talked about in Narcotics Anonymous. And this is the stuff I will talk about to the day they put me in the box. This is the NA-Purist. I'm out.